Hello children, today we start a new chapter called Arithmetic Progression, which is in short called AP. So here in part 1 of my video lesson, we are going to see the nth term. What is the nth term? 1 or 2 questions I'll do, and then in part 2 you will see sum of n terms. We will do maybe 3-4 questions, and in part 3 you will see I'll do whatever ICSE questions are there from last I think 3 years. 2018 was the first year, 19 and 20. So we will solve 3-4 questions in part 3 of my lesson. So here we start with the part 1 of the lesson. First thing, what is a progression? Okay, progression means it's like a sequence. You can see some terms are there, sequence of numbers which follows some pattern. Okay, so each term is related to its predecessor and successor. You will see. Let us take one example. Let the first term, A is called the first term, children, and D is called the common difference. So you see, first term is 5 and next term you get by adding 2 to the predecessor, or you can say successor, that means which comes later, is 2 more than the predecessor. 9 is 7 plus 2. So what we do, 5 add 2 7 add 2 9 plus 2 11 plus 2 13. So this is called A, first term. Okay, we will see the general formula for nth term in this session. Common difference is D. So each term is related to its predecessor and successor by a uniform law. This is what is progression. Difference is constant. If you see, children, here, this minus this, you will see minus 2, you will get this minus this, 16 minus 18, you will get minus 2. So the difference is constant, means fixed number. So this is about your progression. So we have 3 type of progression actually. So ICSE, we had the first 2, arithmetic progression, geometric progression, but this is now out of syllabus. So some question which has come in ICSE, I'll tell you, but we are not going to do because in the revised syllabus we don't have GP, and HP you will see in class 11 and 12, harmonic progression. So these 3 are there, but our main concentration will be on AP because this is what is there in current ICSE syllabus. Okay, so here already I have introduced to you what is progression. Arithmetic progression is what we are going to do. Here you see this is AP. So each number you get by adding 2. Here each next number you are going to get by subtracting 2. Okay, so common difference is minus. So you can have first term 0 also. So minus 3 means second term you get by 0 minus 3 is minus 3, then minus 3, then you subtract, you will get minus 6, minus 9. So this is what we have, few examples of AP. So remember, A is the first term, D is the common difference. Another thing you will see, general term is nth term, is A plus n minus 1D. So this is a very important formula which you have to remember. And this nth term is also called the last term. If you see, if it is the last term, it is called L. Okay, nth term can be any term, but if it is the last term, you can take L as that, and L is A plus n minus 1D. So A is first term, D is common difference, and n is number of terms. So please pause the video and copy, then I'll tell you how, in short, how this formula comes. So as I was telling you, I'm going to explain to you how this formula has come. So remember what I was telling you, if an AP has only n terms, okay, if it has only term, then the nth term is L. L is the last term. So we use Tn also, nth term, and we call it, if it has n terms, we call it L. So see how this formula comes. See, this is the pattern, children, of AP. So I'm just showing you with first example. First term is A. See, second term is A plus D. So A plus D means see, A is 5 and D is 2. So we get 7, children. So 5, first term is 5, second is 7. Then if you see third term, see, second term has only 1 D. So D is 1 less C. This is second term. Third term, A plus 2 into D. Okay, so D is A, you put 5, D you put 2. So this you get 9. Okay, then Fourth term, children. So see, first term has no d, second term has 1d, third term has 2d, fourth term, remember this is fourth term. Fourth term is a plus 3 into 2. So this is 11. Okay. So the fourth term is a plus 3d. So this we get 5 plus 3 2 is 6, 11. So once more you see first term is only a, second term. So d is 1 less, you see second term is d, third term is 2d, fourth term is 3d. That means nth term will be, d will be 1 less than the number of term, as we have seen the pattern. So nth term is a plus n minus 1d, because this is fourth term, this is 3d. Okay, so 1 less, 4 minus 1. Okay, this is 3 minus 1, 2. So this is n minus 1, nth term. Okay, with example I'll show you, don't worry. So this is nth term, and if there are total n terms, then the last term is called L, and L is a plus n minus 1d. So please copy, and then I'll give you few examples. So let us see this example 1. A sequence is given, see 9, 5, 1 minus 3. So you see this is in AP. How we see? So first term is A. We have to get, so this is my AP, you can see. So my AP is 9, 5, 1 minus 3. We have to find the difference. Difference you find, children, it's very easy. Subtract the second term, first term from the second term. Okay, this minus this, same thing you will get. Or you subtract the second term from the third term. So everywhere you will see we get minus 4. Even this, if you see the last one also, children, minus 3 minus 1, you get minus 4. So this simply, if you see this second term is 4 less than the first, third term is 4 less than the second, and like that. So common difference, remember children, is minus 4. This is a decreasing thing, because common ratio is negative, it will decrease. If common ratio is positive, then we see it increases. So this is minus 4. So we got, so we know we have to find the 20th term. So last discussion I showed you, nth term is a plus n minus 1d. Okay, so here a is 9, n is 20th term, so this will be 19d. You see 1 less. Okay, so d will be only 19 times, and d is minus 4. So 9 plus 19 into minus 4. So 19 4s are, we get 38, 76. So this will be minus 76, and if you do subtract, you will get minus 67. Okay, so pause the video and copy, then I'll give you another example. So see once more. First term is A, we got the difference by subtracting the successor with the predecessor, this minus this. Or you can say this, see, this is the number, this is the successor, this is the predecessor. So the number we subtract with its predecessor. Okay, then subtract this with this. So I have shown you. So you get common difference. Then nth term is A, first term, plus n minus. So I told you this is 20. So simply, children, later on, simply we write 19d. You will see in many sums. We don't show this. Okay, we see fourth term is A plus 3d. Seventh term A plus 6d. 20th term A plus 19d. So this is nothing but 19d, and we have solved. Okay, so one more example we will take. So let us see example 2. What the question says, children, if you see second term is 12. So what we know, second term I told you A plus D is 12. You can write in detail if you wish. A plus 2 minus 1, because we have formula n minus 1d. Okay, so this is our second term. If you see A plus n minus 1d. So what I told you directly, second term take d. Seventh term we take 6d. Okay, it's 12. So this is my equation 1, children. Okay, so second thing what we have, so many time we will have simultaneous equation here we have to solve. Sometime even quadratic we will see in 1 or 2 questions. Seventh term exceeds. So what the question says, so second term is 12. So you can write in short over here, children, T2 is 12 in terms of that. So here I could have written T2 is 12. Okay, then what it is saying, T7 exceeds, seventh term exceeds the fourth term by 15. So here what we get, children, T7 means A plus 6D. Remember I have told you, take one less. Okay, and minus T4 will be A plus 3D. Fourth term is 3, 4 minus 1. Here bracket is necessary because both of them are children. Both minus will come in front of both. So what we have, T7 minus T4. So what do we get? Let us see, 6D minus A. See, A will cancel and this will become minus 3D is 15. So what do we get, children? 6D minus 3D is 15. So we get D is 15 by 3 is equal to 5. Okay, we got the difference as 5. Let us get A. So this was equation, you can call it 2. Okay, and this is equation 1. So here we don't have simultaneous. Sometime we will have simultaneous also. See here, because A cancelled. So 2 unknown, 1 equation, but second equation, it reduced to only 1 unknown. That is D. So substituting the value of D is equal to 5 in equation 1. So here in equation 1 we put D is equal to 5. So A plus 5, in place of D we write 5, is 12. So children, we get A is 12 minus 5 is 7. Okay, so my first term is 7. And D is 5. So second term will be 7 plus 5. Third term, as you know, as I taught you, A plus 2D. So A means 7 plus 2 into 5. Third term will be fourth term, sorry. First term, second term, third term, 1D less is all. Fourth term is A plus 3D. So like that it will go. So our answer is, the AP is, this is our answer, 7, 12, okay, 17, 22, like that. So you will see first term is 7, children. And difference, if you see between each term with its successor or predecessor, is 5. Okay, so this is increasing AP with plus 5. So please pause the video and copy, then I'll show you 2 questions from ICSE before I wind up this session. So before I go and do ICSE question, children, just I'd like to tell you 2 things before I do 2 ICSE question based on nth term. And as I told you, next part we are going to see sum of terms. Okay, and then I'll do some general question to clear your concept. And in part 3, I'll be doing 3 more ICSE questions. So I saw altogether 5 ICSE questions. 2 were in GP, which is out. So last 3 years we had 7 questions. So 2 are not there. 2 I will do now, and in part 3 you will see other ICSE questions which are based on this concept plus sum of terms. So next video I'll teach you sum of n terms in AP. This is the nth term. Now see here, if there are 3 terms in AC, it's very handy and very useful and very practical to take them as A minus D, A and A plus D. So see, generally children, what is our pattern? 3 terms in AP we could have taken like this. Okay, generally A plus D, A plus 2D. But solving many questions, we will see this helps us to simplify our things to a very great extent in many questions. So rather than taking this 3 terms, we take this A minus D, because when you add them, children, D will cancel, we will see. Sum will become 3A. And sometimes we have got product also. So second part of the question, we use product. 4 consecutive terms we write like them. We could have written like this also, children. A plus D, A plus 2D and A plus 3D is the 4th term. Okay, here, but we take in this format, see difference of 2, because when you add this will cancel, and this will cancel. Same way you have 5 terms, which is like this, and 6 term like this. So even follows this pattern, and odd number follows this D pattern. So I'm not going to that because you don't need beyond 3 and 4. So this is what convenient terms we take when we have 3 terms or 4 terms in an AP. There is one very small concept. Arithmetic mean is a lot more you will see in class 11 and 12, but in short, just I'm telling you, if 3 terms are there, then A is the arithmetic between A and B. A is arithmetic mean, we call it by A. So see here one small property, because some question we can use this. One question I'll show you, and we can do directly also. So what we see in AP children, second term minus first term is equal to third term minus second term. This is what I have shown you. So what happens children here? A you bring to this side. So 2A twice arithmetic mean is A plus B. Okay, one result we get here. We can put it in a box, or if you want A, so A is capital A is A plus B by 2. So arithmetic mean, like we have seen average and mean. So mean of 2 numbers, arithmetic mean is like mean of 2 numbers. Add them and divide it by 2. So here, this middle term, actually we'll see in any AP, if you have 3 terms, or if you take 3 terms of AP in a series more, so you just take 3 terms, then the middle one is, twice the middle one is equal to its sum of predecessor and successor, or this is this predecessor plus successor upon 2. Okay, so let us do 2 questions from ICSE. So let us see this sum which came in ICSE. This is ICSE 2018. So if you see children, 2018, 2 questions came on AP and 1 came on GP. So GP I'm not going to do. 1 AP I'm doing now because it is related to the nth term formula or simple logic of AP, and one more we will see later on. So 2018 was the first year. Till 2017 AP GP was there in only 11 and 12, and I think CBSE school had it. So before, so 2018 we have 3 questions and they are generally easy. 19 we had 2 questions, and 20 also we had 2 questions, one on GP we have, and one on AP 2020, and 2019 we had both the question on AP. Okay, so altogether we had 7 questions I told you, and 2 of which are in GP, rest 5 I'll do. Now see this terms, 3 terms are in AP. So what we do, I'll use 2 methods children. Method 1, what I taught you just now, the middle term, if you remember, twice the middle term. So if 3 terms are there, then this is the arithmetic mean, AM or A. Okay, AM or simply A. Okay, arithmetic mean formula. This will help you to do sums in class 11 also, because more you will study there. So twice the middle term, if you see children, okay, twice the middle term is equal to the sum of the other 2 terms, 2 extremes. Okay, or you can take it like this, that this term is the mean of the, so 2 will go that side. So ultimately children, see both the method. I'll show you second method. Okay, method 2, actually what we did, we have solved this. Okay, one step. So method 2 is, see here, second term, ultimately same thing will come. Second term minus first term. Okay, second term minus first term is equal to third term minus second term. Okay, so see here, second method is more simpler. Second term minus first term is equal to third term minus second term. Here we are taking same thing, we had simplified it. So here what we get, twice 2k plus 1. So this is arithmetic mean concept. If you find it easier, you can do by that. So k minus 3 plus 4k plus 3. So this will cancel, children. We will have 5k over here. So you have 4k plus 2. So if you do here, k goes to that side, 5k minus 4k, which is k. So we get here 2. So what answer we get, children? K is 2. Here also, if you solve, children, same way, 2k plus 1 minus k plus 3 is equal to 4k plus 3 minus 2k minus 1. So here also you will see, children, we have 2k minus k is k plus 4 is equal to 2k. Okay, this minus this is 2k and this is plus 2. So 2k, this k goes that side, is 4 minus 2 is 2 is equal to k. So any method you do, this is by mean formula. Middle term is equal to the average, means first and third upon 2. So this is one method you can do, and method 2 is simple logical. In AP, second minus first is equal to third minus second. So now we copy this, we move on to the last ICSE question here. So this is ICSE 2019. So here we have sum of first three terms. So children, you can try by other methods. So let the term be a plus d, a, this will be a minus d. So let this be the three terms. So this simplifies. If you want to do by other method, you can try a plus d, a plus 2d. Your solving will be much bigger, children. So as per this, so let this be the three terms. Okay, let the three terms be a minus d, a and a plus d. So what question is saying? Sum of this three terms is 42. So see how nicely, as I was telling you, this d cancels. That's why we take in this format. A is 14, children. Now second, so this was my equation 1. If you see, what is equation 2? The product of first and the third, children. Product of the first is a minus d. This is the first. A plus d is the third. So product of first and third is 52. So here, if you know, a square minus d square, a plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square is 52, and simply we substitute a as, children, 14. So 14 square minus d square is 52. We get d square is 14 into 14 is 196 minus 52. So what do we get, children? D is root over 144, which is plus minus 12. Remember, we will have two answer here, because here we are getting d as plus minus 12. So see, final answer, if a is 14 you take and d is plus 12, okay, then what we have, the series you will see. Okay, so see here, first term, see, remember, a is not the first term, remember. Okay, so find the first term. So question is not a, children. Find the first term and difference. I'm not writing because a is not the first term. Find the first term, because in this way, a is not the first term, a is the second term. Okay, generally a is the first term, and let d be d, no problem. So find the first term, and let me write the question in full, and common difference, children. So see here, I got a and d, but first term is a minus d. So first term is a minus d. This is 14 minus 12 is 2. Okay, so first term is 2 when d is 12. Now see, second situation, children. A is 14 but d is minus 12. So what is the first term, children? A minus d. So A minus D, minus 12, we get 26. So when D is minus 12, A is 26. But when D is plus 12, when D is plus 12, first term A minus D is 2. And when D is minus 12, the first term is 26. So this is what we had in the question. So let us write the answer nicely, because first term, you see, finally first term is, that is A minus D. First term is 2. First term is 2 when D is plus 12. Okay. And first term is 26, children, when D is minus 12. So these are the two answers. If you see, first term A minus D is 2 when D is 12, and first term is 26. This is the first term when D is minus 12. So kindly pause the video and copy. So thank you, children, for watching. And in part 2, we are going to see another very important concept, that is what we call sum of n terms in AP, where we will do 3-4 questions to understand the concept. And in part 3 of my lesson, you are going to see where I solve 3 more ICSE questions. Thank you, children, for watching this video session.